Twitch account. I said stream, that's fine.
Okay. So are we live?
We're live.
All right. All right. So
Intro.
this is
Please.
weekend weekend friendlies, and as for anyone who has just joined us, this is basically low-level ranked StarCraft players, primarily from iCup, play best of fives, and we set up what order or matchups they get to play. And yesterday or last week we did it a certain way, and now this week we're doing I'll just name off the matchups this week. The first one is a TVZ on Beltway. We basically took all the best of the map of the weeks and put them all into one best of five. So the first one's a TVZ on Beltway, and the second matchup is a PVZ on, I think it's Othello.
Yeah,
And
that one was on Othello.
a TVP on Luna, and then a PvP on Polaris, and then
Polaris Rhapsody,
and then RV random versus random on Wind and Cloud.
because
And the reason
random
why
versus random is fun.
right, exactly. And the reason why they're aligned this way is specifically for Teutonic and Blank Boy.
Right, those are our players.
Right. And they do probably, those matches probably make the most sense for their skill level and their comfortability for their play in StarCraft.
Right.
So,
I guess let's just get into it.
right?
Oh, whoops! Wait, I'm moving this around. That was bad of me. Okay, there.
All right, this first one, reminding everybody, is a TVZ on the map Beltway.
Wait, are we getting a little lag? Paul, you might have to close whatever else you've got going on.
How's it now? Better?
Wait. Yes, yay. Our players even know what's going on. Much better. Oh, man. They read your mind, man.
Alright, well, I won't be able to see what they say.
Oh, whoa. It's almost too fast. Jeez,
Yeah.
that's how not laggy this is.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Okay, so at the top right position we have Teutonic spawning as the purple Terran. Bottom right we have Blank Boy spawning as our red Zerg.
Right. And they're, I guess, relatively close. I don't know if Beltway is a perfect square. Are all maps perfect squares?
Yeah, they're, I mean, like, most maps, except for, like, Destination and Heartbreak Ridge, those, like, rectangular 2v2 maps, are just, like, 128 by 128.
Okay. So, like, rush distance is equal? Like, it wouldn't matter if they were, if Blank Boy spawned to the left of...
Actually, I'm, okay, maybe I should be saying this off the record, I don't know, but I think that vertical positions, it's a little shorter rush distance, because the naturals are always, like, vertical in relation to the mains on this map. But I actually don't know, I think it should be just, like, perfectly square, from, like, natural to natural, probably. But another thing that I'd note is that these minerals on in the natural are really tight up against this wall. Like, you can't fit anything in between there. Paul, do you think we're going to be seeing some Mutaharass this game?
Well, it seems to be a favorite of Blank Boy's. He likes to go 3-hatch Muta. I think that's what it is. I don't actually know what Zerg even does. I've never actually, like, took the time to learn, like, my enemy, so because I also too never play Zerg play
Oh
as Zerg.
man, you know that's like all Savior did. He just practiced as Terran and then beat everyone as Zerg. You gotta get on that, man. You gotta play as all races. That's the only way you'll ever become like Savior.
Because that's the ultimate goal.
Right, exactly.
In StarCraft. No. Yeah, so I just it would be likely. There's also a chance that he could go lurkers, because that is another viable thing against Terran to do.
Hmm.
Um, I guess it depends what he scouts. I'm not sure what Zerg would normally do against a one Rax FE.
Well, we have just like 3 hatcheries coming out now, followed by a gas. I'm gonna call it saying this is just gonna be standard 3-hatch muta. But looks like no initial 6-lings, like initial 2-lings. Oh, and another. Okay, actually 6, but like kind of late. Terran's just not making Marines at all. I don't know what's going on here. Like, both are totally skimping on early game units, which I guess makes it, like, even. And so no one's gonna die, except if this is, like, the only Marine. I guess, oh no, he's making some more now that he saw that Lings are coming up.
I think he's Blank Boy. It looks like he's saving a lot of minerals or something, or he was over scouting or over marking his Zerglings to kill that one SCV. Not exactly sure. He's making drones in an Overlord
Right.
supply blocked, I believe. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what constitutes Zerg getting supply blocked.
Oh, yeah, there's, like, 3 larvae cropping up at the natural. Oh, but that's, like, fine now.
Alright, and
Um,
Zerg's starting to attack. Picking off a couple of SCVs. Now the SCVs are unclumping and attacking. No Zerglings get killed in that encounter. Which is pretty, this is pretty bad for, a bad start for Terran, since those SCVs that are now idle, they're not mining,
yeah,
and
he had to
that's
pull off
doing
a
no work for
lot.
him. So, I think really he should just scout and try to, okay, here come back the Lings. Trying to pick off some more. And the SCVs start to attack, which I think is a typical thing for,
Just like another one SCV was done. Oh, and is he gonna get a couple Marines, not just one?
yeah. I think that's a typical thing for low level, is to pull workers as a viable thing, like viable tactic to use. And I'd say go for it, since if you don't have adequate amount of Marines, then there's really no point into just not markering your workers, because then you're just probably going to lose them while they're mining anyway, and maybe get your Marines picked off because there's not enough of them.
I'm seeing 3 barracks before an engineering bay. Is this like normal for Terran to do? And then he got stim. He's not getting range just yet. He might need that 150 minerals for it. Meanwhile, Zerg's layer is up and the spire is like halfway done. Okay, so this is 3-hatch muta. Just like normal stuff going on. Do these 3 barracks mean that there's gonna be like some early attack going on? There is like an engineering bay. I don't know, Paul, do you know, did Terran usually get their factory like around now? Or is this just like 3 barracks? Is that like normal? That's fine.
To be honest, I'm not exactly sure, because it really I think it depends on... Okay, the engineering base for mutas. I think he's anticipating mutas to come.
Has he scanned this? He probably has if he's getting the
He
eBay
just
up.
got scan up just now.
Oh, okay, I see. It still has its first 50 energy.
Primarily, you probably want to use your scan at, like, I think that'd be a good strategy to use your scan as soon as you get it.
The spire's done. We got mutas hatching and creep colonies up in the front.
I'm online.
Okay, so the medic marine are pushing out right now. One Zergling is gonna run away. The other like 3 just died. Range is almost finished. I think that's gonna come in time for those mutas. But the eBay is done and no +1 or turrets getting thrown down. That's bad. Okay, mutas are done now, but they're not actually moving out. Okay, now they are. They just need to collect themselves a little bit. We have barracks 4 and 5 going down right now. +1 is going down. Okay, there are some turrets getting thrown down near the bottom of the mains mineral line. A couple more at the top. None of the natural. That's not looking good. He needs to get those turrets down like pronto. This is really bad on Beltway. When you've got this, and even like a turret here, or, well, no, he's not gonna get an SCV back there. That would be pretty cool though. Okay, we are experiencing like a little more lag. Oh, but I think that's fine now.
Alright. Units are coming in and attacking the natural. And there's really no good position that he can get at this point, except just to have, I guess, Marines in the mineral line.
Right, this is what I was talking about before. He really needs those turrets at the natural with like this cliff going on. Because like
Right.
all this Muta shenanigans, this is doing a lot of damage. I don't think one Mulos has died. Ooh, they're taking a lot of shots though. Ooh, they're getting kind of low in health. Ooh, okay, not the best Muta micro. But a lot of SCVs are dying. That's really bad. Meanwhile, we have a expansion going down for Zerg. Some Sunken's getting more at the front. He's worried, even though he is totally keeping all these Marines back. Like, he doesn't need to do that. Factory going down. And a 6th barracks. Getting his 2nd gas. Zerg is actually almost finishing Lurker Tech right now, and just now getting the Zergling speed, but that's fine. I guess he wasn't making any Zerglings early game anyway, except for those initial 8 that came out. Okay, we have a starport going down. I would have really liked to see that earlier. Maybe, like, could have gotten an irradiate off on these mutalisks. Ooh, they are, like, really low health, all these mutas. Yeah, they need to back off.
Oh, would the, oh, never mind.
Okay, we have hatchery number 5 going down for Zerg, and just now starting to mine from his 4th. A lot of drones getting transferred over there. Actually not that many drones, it's just like 5. Okay, I guess like 7. That's fine. Lurker Tech is done, but I don't see any Hydralisk. Okay, one Hydralisk coming out. Is Terran about to push out? He needs to leave something back here. Just like build some turrets to defend that natural, because those mutants are all still alive despite being in low health. Looks like the Overlord that was grouped with these mutants is going to go down. And some Marines getting picked off at the back, not a big deal. No lurkers yet. I don't think he's going to be able to bust through these 4 Sunkens, though. I would have
Right.
liked to have seen tanks here.
There's one lurker out.
Oh, it gets picked off.
Picked off. Yeah, usually Forest Sunkens hold off what would be like 12, like 18 Marines, but this seems to have done the job, because he had more than that.
Ooh, a lot of panic-lings getting made right now, and all the drones running away into the main. Oh no, he's just gonna like kill them. Oh no, actually only one died just then. Oh shit, but he totally busted that down. We've got like Evo chambers doing nothing. Oh man, okay, so this isn't that bad. This is just like 6 Marines in the main. But he needs something. Oh no, but there's a lot more coming.
Well, there's mutas in Terran's base, and Terran has a lot of barracks that we're not producing at all. So he's taking heavy damage in his natural, while Teutonic seems to be doing the same in Zerg's base.
Oh man, this is like a mini base trading situation with like these small groups. Zerg really needs to be making lurkers, really needs to be taking advantage of that lurker tech. that he got, but I'm not seeing any lurkers so far, except for that one that totally died. Ooh, the spawning pool is going to go down. That's a nasty, nasty loss for Zerg. But I think the natural might just be taken out by this, like, handful of Mutalisks. Yeah, those Marines just coming out, like, one at a time are not going to be able to take out those Mutas. Oh, shit, the layer.